And I am live. Hi, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are tuning in. Today, it's my day 2021. Yeah, 21 day go live challenge. My name is Yana. I live in Canada and I'm streaming live from my business page. So, today I want to talk about I didn't change the banner. We are talking about is your life aligned with your values? So, yeah, it's a very serious question. So let me just ask you that. If is your life actually aligned with what you say matters most to you? You say family is your top priority, but do you have actually time to spend with your family? You say health matters, but do you have the time and the energy to take care of your body, your soul, your mind? You say freedom matters, but are you really free? Do you really feel free? Or you're stuck clucking in and clucking out and answering to somebody else, exhausted and drained every day? That's not freedom. I lived like that for years, working nonstop, sacrificing my family time, my health, my peace, my mental health, everything for a job that didn't really appreciate me and a life that wasn't really aligned with with my values. And here's the truth. If your life isn't really aligned with what you truly want, you must be feeling that void. You're probably not that happy and not living that fulfilled life, the life that you actually want, right? You're not really enjoying it. You're going, that vicious cycle every day, same thing over and over and over again. You're drained and exhausted every day. No time for yourself, no time for your family. You can't even take care of yourself. So, yeah, if nothing, don't you think it's time for change if you're actually feeling that way? Nothing changes if nothing changes. You can't keep doing the same thing every day over and over again and expect different life, you know? At some point, you have to choose. You have to choose yourself. You need to start believing in yourself and your abilities. You are stronger than you think. You are more capable than you think. You have to take action. You have to start doing something. Otherwise, nothing will change. You have to build a life that actually matches your values. When I was working in the corporate, from outside, everything was fine. Our life was fine. I was doing fine, and that just fine. It's one of the phrases I hate these days. Like, you can be great. Why would you be stuck being fine? But I wasn't really living a life that I always wanted. It wasn't my dream life. I know what you guys say, nobody's life is perfect. Nobody gets what they want, but you can get damn close, to what you actually want. You can actually start enjoying your life. So I wanted to be able to spend more time with my family, with my son. I wanted to be a present mom, but my demanding and stressful job at the bank didn't allow that. I found myself having to choose between my family, between my son, and my job all the time. That seems so unnatural to me. We all work as parents, we all work to support our family, to provide a better life for our family, for our kids. And if you can't even spend time with your family, what's the point? What's the point of working that hard? You know, it's so unnatural to me. Why become a parent when you don't want to spend time with them? I always wanted to be able to travel more often. But the salary cap and the whole corporate politics and everything never allowed me to make enough money to actually be able to take more vacations without being stressed financially. Yes, we could take vacations, but we weren't getting paid. And the whole time on your vacation, you were thinking about the money that you're losing and how much you're going to be short at the end of the month. And, oh, I'm never going to take that vacation anymore because it's not worth it. Right. And never allowed it. And never allowed me corporate job after years and years of trying to, you know, climb that ladder and everything. At the end of the day, nothing. So that's why my life was not aligned with what I really wanted in my life, what I wanted and what I wanted for my son, for my family. So something had to change. I had to do something if I wanted to get myself out of that hole, right? This online opportunity that we're trying to introduce to people, it gave me all that. The free time, because this business running on automation in the background while you're sleeping, while you're actually out at a park with your son, while you're at, you know, daytime, date night with your husband, with your partner, whatever, the system generating income in the background for you without you physically having to work at your laptop, right? So that gives you that time freedom without thinking about, oh my God, I'm not making money. Yes, I am making money and I'm living my life at the same time. So what's better than that? Like, I don't know. I realized that that piece of, you know, that, oh, this online opportunity gave me that financial peace of mind that that corporate never gave me and never could. You know, I realized that that little piece of paper that we call a paycheck does not determine my worth, my time, my effort, my love and passion that I put in my work. That's my worth. But the system made us all believe that that's what we deserve. That paycheck that we get every 2 weeks or at the end of each month, that's your worth. That's what you deserve. And that's can be more far from truth, you know, more far from the truth. So that little piece of paper is just an illusion. So if you're sitting there feeling stuck, drained, burnt out, and unfulfilled, this is your sign. There is other options out there that you can leverage. These days, everything is turning digital. Why staying in the same place when you have other options? Hi, Pilar. Hi, girl. How are you? Thank you, honey. I know you agree. You're in the same business. You know, as soon as you realize this, people, you will feel free and you see what's possible. There's so much more in life these days than just going to the office, being stuck in a cubicle, like, and just stare at your monitor for 8, 9, 10, 12 hours. I have people work 16 hours. And at the end of the day, you're drained. You're just waiting for for those tasks to be over, just to forget about it for a couple of hours. And then that's it. You have to sleep and get up in the morning and start all over again. What's the passion in it? What's the joy in it? There's nothing to enjoy. Your whole life is dedicated to your work, to building somebody else's dream. At least make all that effort and put all your time and energy for yourself. Build something for yourself. At least at the end of the day, after a couple of years, at least you can get those results that, you know, it's worth it. It's worth all these sacrifice that you made. The you know, the work and the time and the passion that you put for your work, for your for the dream that you're making. You know what I mean? There is another way, and it starts with one big brave decision. If this resonate with you, message me. Come take a look at what I'm doing. There is nothing to lose, just information. Let's see. Maybe it's a good fit for you too. Maybe you can start this business on the side, like a billion other people that they started as a side hustle, as a plan B, and go from there. A lot of people in our online community, this plan B turning to plan A because after a while they realize they're generating a lot more income with this system online from the comfort of their home next to their children than the amount of money they're used to make working in corporate for 10, 12, 16 hours a day, not seeing their kids, not enjoying a minute of it, and they're not even making that much money. Like, how, how does that make sense? I don't understand. If there is other options, seriously, you are crazy to say no to it. You're there's something up, there's something's not working properly if you just if you don't even want to try to get more information to see what is it. If you're not curious by now, and if you're stuck in a corporate or an industry that even the AI is a threat to your position, and you still dependent on that one stream of income with all these options out there, I don't know what to tell you. That's just not normal. I don't know. In my book, that's not normal. Anyway, so if you really don't want to get into this and get all the information and get familiar with other options that these days with technology and everything, it's available to you guys. Maybe it's yeah, maybe it's just you're enjoy your 9 to 5 or 9 to 8, 9 to whatever. you know, I guess that's the kind of life that you enjoy. That's the kind of life you like. You love struggling. You love running on the treadmill and not getting anywhere. You love not being able to take your kids to vacation or any kind of trip because financial situation is not good. There's other ways, and you're not taking advantage of it. So I'm sorry. It's just, it doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't, yeah. And yeah, it doesn't make sense. So if you are stuck, if you're feeling that you need something else, there is an other option. This online business can help get you out of that hole, out of that vicious cycle of every day doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. Take advantage of it, get more information. There's nothing to lose, just information, possibly everything to gain. Possibly it can change your life like it changed my life. It changed my online business partners. Some of them, they're watching me right now. It changed their lives as well. It's not just one or two lucky people. No, thousands of people from our online community plugged into the same proven system, and they're generating amazing results and they're changing their lives. Why not you? Right? So, something to think about. So, if your life is not what you want, you're craving for more freedom, for more time freedom, for more financial freedom, this is your sign. Take a look at this program. Maybe it's a good fit for you. If not, no hard feelings. Go back to your 9 to 5 and enjoy. Have a lovely day, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow or in an hour. I have a live interview with one of our biggest coaches in our online business. Stay tuned. Have a good day, guys.